And I've also taken out plank reaches. So we've got no planks in this finisher. I can hear your whoops and applauses from there. The kicker, I suppose, is that it is 3 rounds of 5 exercises, and they do get increasingly difficult. So the first round is 35 seconds of effort with 25 seconds rest. Round 2 is 40 seconds of effort with 20 seconds rest. And round 3 is 45 seconds effort with 15 seconds rest. Now, these exercises aren't designed for you to be going out and busting a gut and making yourself sick as you do them. So it's about control and technique. So whilst it is going to challenge you, if you are starting to struggle at whatever point, for whatever reason, take a breather. Don't feel like you have to force yourself through it. Likewise, if when we get to the last round, you're kind of getting to about 35, 40 seconds and your body's really fatigued and you think, fuck it, I could do with an extra like 5 seconds in my break, that's absolutely fine. That's your decision to make. I'm not going to police it. I'm not in the Corrie room walking around with my whip and like telling you, keep going, keep going. So it's at your discretion, your decision. So just take it as you find it and we'll see how it goes. And I say, it's the first time we've run this one. So any feedback you can give me, whether it's too hard, impossible, whatever, all that feedback is very much appreciated. So the only things you will need for this, if you have them, are like your longer resistance band or like your belt or dressing gown, tie, whatever, just to hold above your head for a squat. And then if you do have something that you can use as a weight or like bottle of something, just kind of hold on to for Russian twists, that's fine. But if you don't, that's absolutely fine as well. You can just as easily do Russian twists without any weights or anything. So the first exercise we're going to do are star jumps. So again, if you are able to, star jumps is kind of nice, dynamic movements, arms out. Sorry, you can't really see much there. The camera's not in the best angle. I'll try and move it back just a little bit. But if you can't manage star jumps, if you live in a flat or you're not kind of want to do anything quite so dynamic, just to step out to the side and your arm above your head and just alternate from side to side. The next one is a V-sit. So I'm just going to angle that down so you should be able to see. So again, sat with a nice straight back, hands just behind your bum. Then we're going to go from extending out into a crunch. So extending out into a crunch. And again, just making sure your back's nice and straight as you do that. The third exercise, we're going to use the bands or belts or whatever you've got. So it's just an overhead squat. If you don't have anything, you can just hold your hands above your head. So if I was, I'm going to have to crouch down so you can see what I'm doing here. So keeping it about over shoulder width apart. And as you go down into a squat, just try and maintain that and keeping your back nice and straight. So your back should be nice and straight as you do that. And we're just going to do reps. Again, it's not about speed. I'm not wanting you to rush through them all. I want to focus on the technique there. The fourth exercise is your Russian twist. So feet off the ground, uncrossed, and just twisting from side to side with a weight or with your hands just touching the ground either side, keeping your back nice and straight. Okay. And then the last exercise is a pull squat. So again, going down into a squat position, and I'll do this side on so you can see. Going down into a squat, coming about halfway up, and just pulsing there, keeping your back nice and straight. Again, your knees aren't traveling forward. Do anywhere between 5 to 10 kind of pulses, then stand upright, get yourself into kind of reset, and then going back down into your pull squats. Okay? So, I'm just going to look for thumbs up from everyone. Is everyone ready? Can everyone does everyone have all the pieces of equipment or whatever they're going to need? Thumbs up. Lovely. It's only 15 minutes, so it's a short one tonight, but we'll see how we go. I'd say it is going to get slightly more difficult as we go on through each round. So first up is going to be star jumps. So if we're all ready, I can see a few people just standing up. I'll give you 10 seconds. Oh, conspicuously, Russell and Alan have disappeared for this one, so they're obviously not joining in.
I'm back. Russell's on the way.
Oh, there we go. Just in time, Alan. We've not started yet, don't worry.
It's all right. I'll heckle from the wings.
I thought you might. Okay. I'm also hoping you'll be able to hear the buzzer as it goes, but I'll keep you right. So starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. I'll turn the volume up on that, make sure I can hear it. And again, if you're living in a flat or somewhere where you can't do quite as dynamic star jumps, you can just go from side to side with a big stretch up overhead. 3, 2, 1. There we go. So we've got 25 seconds rest. And then we're moving into a V-sit. So again, with this one, just having your hands placed just behind your bum. And it's all about just kind of nice extension through your legs and crunching back up once we get going. Off we go.
David, you're enjoying that far too much. More grimacing, less smiling.
There we go. So 25 seconds rest again before we move into the overhead squat. So like I said, if you've got your band or your belt or whatever you're using, kind of keep the tension above your head. But if not, even if you just hold your hands up above your head and keep your back straight as you go into that squat position. And again, this isn't about the number of reps that you do, more about the technique. And this will fatigue your body just as much as rushing through reps. But it's much better for you.
Everyone, really good techniques there.
And we're done. So up next is the Russian twist. Get yourself set up and ready. And off we go.
It's very good use of a bottle of conditioner there, Pankaj. I'm not sure you should be doing that with a cat, Andrew.
Well done. And then the last one for the first round is pulse squats. So I'll just adjust that slightly. And again, with this, you can choose anywhere between 5 to 10 in your sets. Do those, so do 5 reps, stand up, reset, and back down into it. And it's about kind of going deep, then 50% up and pulse down.
Don't forget to take a breather when you're starting to get fatigued. We all need to take a breather on these things.
Absolutely. Give your legs a shake off as well when you feel them starting to build up with a bit of lactic acid. There we go. So that's the first round done. We've only got 2 more to go. So the next one is going to be star jumps to start. This time we're 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. And again, remember, there's always the variations of a big side step if you can't do them as dynamically. Really well done, everyone. We're over halfway there. Three, two, one. Oh, well done. So we've got 20 seconds rest before we move into his V-sit. Oh, so just remember, nice deep breaths as you recover. This one's all about working those core muscles. And off we go.
Just take it nice and slow. It's about technique with these.
Three, two, one. Sorry, I heard my phone vibrate and I thought I had missed the buzzer again, which I did last week. I should put my phone onto aeroplane mode when we do this so we don't get interrupted. So up next is the overhead squat. So again, getting your band or your belt ready, or even just maintaining your arms about shoulder width. And then to a nice controlled squat, keeping your back nice and straight. And keeping your arms above your head so it's not tilting forward.
Stevie Mac, I bet that scarf's never had as much use, has it?
I don't know, he is from Northern Scotland.
I've never seen him bring that onto the club.
You don't tend to run in a scarf, man. Unless it's fancy dress.
You do in Newcastle. Ruth's wondering what on earth she did to get convinced to do this. We'll expect you every week now, Ruth.
Yeah. Once you make one appearance, you do every week. So up next is
Go on now.
And off we go.
So the V-sit. Sorry, the Russian twist.
Twist.
I'm not sure that's legal, Andrew Stoddard, but I have taken a picture of it.
Is he using his cat?
He's using his cat for the Russian twists. I was about to say it would be safer if you put it in a plastic bag first, but I might get in trouble for that.
I think he'll definitely get in trouble for that one. If he puts it in a box, though.
He was doing it very gently.
So you've got 10 seconds, then we're into pull squats. And then there's that second round done. And off we go.
Don't let your back go too far over when you do these. With any squats, you want to try and keep your back as upright as you can. So your thighs you're working, you're lowering down.
10 seconds to go.
That's good to keep your hands in front of your body with these ones. It helps keep your back in the right place.
Oh, there we go. 2 rounds done, 1 to go. This one will be the hardest. Take it as it comes. If you need to give yourself a bit more of a rest, absolutely feel free. You've got 3 seconds. over halfway there. Three, two, one. So we've only got 15 seconds rest this time. And then we go into our V-sit. And again, it's about control and technique with this one. And off we go.
If anybody wants to put a brick through Stevie's window after this session, I can give you the address. It's fine. Just to thank him for working you.
Bring a bottle of wine, I'll give you the address.
Take a breather if you need to as you're doing it. Nice steady pace. Well done.
Oh, well done. So up next, we've got the overhead squat. So don't forget to get your bands or your belts. Keep your backs nice and straight. And it's not about reps, it's all about technique. And off we go. "15 seconds left."
Well done, Hannah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. Russian twists, penultimate exercise. Got 90 seconds left of work. Oh, and off we go.
You know, Andrew, Stephen, everybody has continued to go the whole time. Not a single.
Because it is getting tough.
It is getting tough and very impressive. I think Julia's going back and forth with a glass of wine now. That's a slight worry.
Right, last one. And off we go.
Into your pull squats. Last 45 seconds.
And again, just keep resetting yourself after you've done your sets. Give your legs a shake off if you need. There will be a build-up of lactic acid there now, especially in your quads. Oh, 15 seconds to go. Oh, last 5.
Well done. All unmuted.